Hey everybody, it's Mac Tackle. Welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. Alright, last time we finished up our whole side quest stuff, so we're finally going to take on the gym in this part. I was just kind of in the water near Cyan City, so I wanted to get Jigglypuff up a few levels, and I did get to level 32. I don't know if any other of them changed, I can't remember. It was kind of a long time ago I did that. Anyways, we got to get in the gym because I want to get all these trainers done, so we got no time to kill. You know, like no time to kill, even I said it, probably always will. I can look ahead and see that time ain't standing still. No time to kill, but time to change the kind of hurry I've been in. Quit this work and worry, looking back at where I've been. If you don't look ahead, nobody will. There's no time to kill. No, that's enough. It's a good song though. I listened to it like 5 minutes ago. See, I separated my morning up here. I'm going to switch to Lantern to get these out really fast. It's quite the morning. You see, I recorded about 2 hours of Pokemon Fire Red Omega this morning. I was from about 8:30 this morning till about 10:30 this morning. And I think there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 legendary Pokemon that I got. So it's about 6 episodes, I think. And then I had a break. I had breakfast, lunch kind of thing. Took a break, and now I'm going to do about 4 episodes of Pokemon Crystal here. Should get me enough to... It'll be plenty enough for me to survive for a week. So... yeah, it's quite... I'm going to have a lot of videos coming out this next week. Here, so... Just pleasant for all of you. Oh, by the way, happy July 4th to everybody in the United States. That's what today is. So, happy birthday, America. We celebrated ours up north here Friday. And I guess it was, I don't know, it was supposedly a huge celebration because William and Kate, the new wedded British monarchs, have came to Canada. And just don't know what speaks relative of Canadian government. They have nothing to do with our government anymore. I mean, I guess she's still considered our head of state, but she doesn't really have any power in making decisions. She does have to sign the bill in royal assent before it becomes a law, but it's always done by the Governor General because the Queen never comes to Canada very often. And so it's always just done by our Governor General, who represents our monarch. So, if you've gotten all that, it doesn't make any sense to me why it's such a big deal. I mean, these are basically I just don't understand why it's such a huge deal. They have really nothing to do with, basically, very little to do with our government. But I guess, I mean, I understand, like, it's Canada, they want to come and pay a visit, and that's fine, but there's like 5 channels that are showing them rolling up in their little horse carriage, and they're just waving to people, and there's 5 channels. Why 5 channels showing that? I don't want to go, like, it's not that I disrespect the monarch. I mean, Britain is really the reason why. Well, even the Americans are a country, really, and the reason why we're a country too, and partly from the French, but not to the same extent. But anyways, I'm going on a little bit of a rant here, and I'm sorry, but it kind of makes me mad that everyone. I don't know. It's just it's mostly the older generation of people that. Because when they were younger, they were more important. People paid more respect to them. So I think in 20 years' time or so, it's not going to be as big of a deal. It's the same thing with this everything, purchasing things online. It seems spooky and scary, or but the younger generation don't see that as much as the older generation because the older people never had that. They grew up, you went to stores and you bought it. And if you couldn't find it, then you ordered from the store and they shipped it for you or something. But paying online just for some reason wasn't no one liked that. Anyways, we got Flame Wheel here, and that's really good. I've been waiting for this for quite a while, actually. Quilava's been turning into one of my weaker Pokemon with moves-wise. So, there we go. Swinub, alright. So yeah, that was a little bit of a rant. But anyways, happy birthday again to the USA. I don't know what it was the year. It was, oh boy, was it 1783? It's somewhere around there. I don't know if that's right or not. Please correct me if I'm wrong. What the actual is? Because I know I'm wrong. Maybe not. It's somewhere around there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Not sure actually. I'm sorry. I don't know what the year is. But I'm not really American, so I know Canada was 1867. But that was the year they joined Confederation. Obviously, there was still, I guess, Canadians before that, but they were just British settlers, I guess. Why am I giving you all a history lesson here? Well, not really, because I'm not sure about everything. And I'm still using Ember. I'm not sure what I'm doing that for. I just learned Flame Wheel. Do I got something to... I don't really want to use a full restore. Okay, well, let's do it fast way. Holy, even sleet enough turns there, Quilava. I think that's the max. It could be 5 turns. So. Yep. Alright, so it looks like we'll be fine for time. I don't know why I was so pushing it before. We got one more trainer to beat, and then the gym leader, and good stuff. And still no time to kill. But as the song suggests, there's still time to change the kind of hurry I've been in. There's still, it's a good life lesson. My favorite line is from that song, though. He goes, "The highest cost of living's dying, that's one everybody pays. So have it spent before you get the bill. There's no time to kill." That's one of my favorite lines, because it really tells you that, everyone's going to die. I mean, obviously. And that's the highest cost of living. So have it spent before you get the bill. Like, so make sure you enjoyed your life before you end it, kind of thing like that. So it's kind of a nice little statement, nice little positive energy to flow. Although when people hear the word die, it tends to make it negative. But it's supposed to be a positive message. Make sure you enjoy life, because, well, it's life. I just think you could be a bird, or an ant. Could you imagine living as an ant? Like, you should be lucky that you're a human, and you're basically the superior species we're basically the superior species on this planet. So you should be very lucky. And feel very fortunate, like, you're not a lantern, you can only go in water. That would kind of suck. Although, it is a lot more... how do I do this again? Right here, and then I land like that. There we go. Hello there, Mr. Price. You open up with a seal. Do I got lantern? No, I think I do, yes. And apparently this guy's like your ancestor or something. I don't know, because he says... I who've suffered much of my life. Since I am your elder, yeah, you must be like... I don't know, like... He says elder, like, I guess... Before you were... Yeah, so I don't know... If this means, I never know, like, does this mean he's a relative? Or does it just mean, like, he was like an elder as if someone who just watched over you kind of thing? Like, I don't know if I don't think he's actually related to, I think he's like, like an elder would be like a, I don't know. But, like, it'd be something on relative terms. To, like, a leader, it's like, the most knowledgeable person, so, like, I don't know, you must have known him, obviously, if he was your elder. Regardless, we'll get rid of this seal. He has 3 Pokemon, 2 of which we've seen in the gym already. Yeah, he could have got a little more... lots of these gyms could have got a little more creative, but... Anyways, I'm gonna get confused, Ray. Get rid of Flail. The ultimate moveset I want to have for Lantern in the end is Surf, Rain Dance, and Thunder, and then I guess Confuse Ray or maybe Body Slam or something, I don't know. Anyways, Piloswine, ground ice type. This is probably one of the easiest Pokemon to knock down because your starter's type, grass, water, or fire, is all super effective against this. Grass and water for the ground type, and fire for the ice type. And I didn't realize that he sent out Piloswine right away. He still got his Dugong. But yeah, this gym leader is a bit of a pushover because Jasmine had a Pokemon level 35, and these Pokemon don't match up to that. So I never understood, but Price is technically the 7th gym leader. But it was just, I don't know why they made it this way, is what I'm just trying to figure out. I've never figured that out why. I don't know, it's beyond me, really. Anyways, Leader Price was defeated. Life's obstacles, you're worthy of this badge. I made the Glacier badge. Alright, I can add that to my channel, as I've been trying to keep track now. Here, you can use Whirlpool now. And it's a gift from him. TM16, I think that's Icy Wind. We never seen him use it, but it's a power, it's got 55 power, and it always lowers speed. Very nice move to have. It's really nice. I know when I was playing through Pokemon Gold, I used it with my Vaporeon. It was very good because, like, you know, if the Pokemon's faster than you use Icy Wind to lower its speed, and then you're faster, kind of thing. But anyways, Professor Elm's calling us. That's quite strange. How are things going? I call because something weird is happening at the radio broadcast. They're talking about Team Rocket. Has returned? No, that. Yes, they have returned. Actually, I guess he wouldn't know that. I guess I haven't shown him Togepi, but whatever. Still have to go give that to him. I want to go to see my radio. So our normal stations here that we have. Ahem. We are Team Rocket. After 3 years of preparation, we have risen again from the ashes. Like, you mean like from Australia? No, that's terrible. Do you hear? We did it. Where is our boss? Is he listening? Ahem. Okay. So that's all there is to it, and that's on every single channel. And this is probably one of the most minor, you know, like when you see like in, like, I mean, I know I explained in like how like Team Rocket only wanted money. And I mean, now all they're trying to do is they're taking over the radio tower, and I'll explain this, is they just want, because Giovanni is out in training because of Team Rocket's disadvantage. So all they're doing is using the radio tower, and they're taking over the radio tower to try to reach Giovanni so that he'll come back. And that's probably one of the most minor issues that this game, I mean, that, you know, you always have like a famous team, like whether it's Team Aqua, they're trying to take over the world or make it all full of land or all full of water, or then they're, you know, like Team Plasma and Team Galactic, they're both trying to like create a new world. Like, at least these guys are pretty relatively small issue. So I mean, but obviously at this point we know who Team Rocket is, and we know that they can be quite destructive. You know, assuming you've played Pokemon Red and Blue kind of thing before this. But anyways, that's enough of that. 14 minutes, so we're going to call this a video, alright? So next time Pokemon Crystal, we're going to go ahead and... They're actually in the radio tower, if you couldn't guess by them goofing up all the radio signals. So they're in here now, and we're going to go ahead and just kind of take a look around, alright? I'll see you guys later.